Now, with the stock market falling, the crypto market falling, all of the doomsday, doom and gloom, I guess, naysayers out there predicting that this is the end and that we are headed for a recession. I do want to talk a little bit about what a recession is, go over the definitions, talk about what a recession could, I guess, lead to in terms of the cryptocurrency market and the stock market, and why it doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to lead to all of us jumping off of a cliff and further declines in the value of stocks like AMC, crypto like Shiba Inu coin, and of course all of the other assets in the cryptocurrency and stock market world as well. So if all of this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you get a link in the description for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, 5 free stocks. Any $1 crypto trade, $5 in free crypto. And I'm telling you guys what, I mean, the market is on an amazing dip right now. So at least get your account set up and get ready to buy when you guys feel comfortable buying. But let's talk about the possibilities of a recession. What that means is a recession, an economic recession, is determined by 2 consecutive declines in GDP. Now, GDP is the gross domestic product, and that means basically all of the money in the entire country that is transacted. Now, clearly, it was very easy to grow throughout 2021 because when you're comparing it to a year prior, you're comparing it to 2020 numbers, when everything was shut down. Nobody was going out and spending any money, and GDP was looking pretty weak at that point because people were spending a lot less money. Now that we're in 2022 and we're comparing to 2021 numbers, inflation is rising, a lot less people are working than were working before, and people are pointing to a potential recession. Now, if we do get 2 consecutive quarters of GDP decline, is this the end? Does it mean that the world is going to come crashing down? No. What an economic recession simply means is that people are spending less money. Maybe because they're earning less money, but whatever the reasons being. I mean, we could go through a whole video about why recessions occur and things like that, but let's just talk about the implications of what a recession would lead to. So, assuming that less money is being spent, earnings for companies are likely to decline in a time like that because in order to generate revenue, we need to have people increasingly spending money, going to these businesses, and so on. Now, this could lead to a very difficult situation for the stock market, for the crypto market, for coins. You know, we talk a lot about Shiba Inu coin on this channel. So we can use it as an example on here. You know, we'll talk about Shiba, we'll talk about AMC, but this affects the entire market, both crypto and the entire stock market as well. So if earnings are falling and at the same time interest rates and inflation is rising, that is a perfect recipe for a bear market. Why is that? Because anytime inflation and interest rates are rising, people seek safe havens. People seek investments that are almost guaranteed by those increasing interest rates. So for example, if interest rates get so far out of, I guess, the norm for what we're used to, and you're looking at 4, 5, 6% interest rates on secured government bonds, people are going to flock to those bonds instead of getting the average 7, 8% returns on the overall stock market. They're going to be guaranteed a 4, 5, 6% return on the bond market. So they favor that security when interest rates are high. Now, interest rates are high because they're being driven by higher inflation. Now, inflation has it's got a negative impact on earnings because businesses and people are losing less money to all of these prices that are out there and paying higher prices, and it all falls back down to those earnings. So in order to have earnings in the first place, you got to increase the top line. right? Now, the only thing you can do if revenue is falling, which means that spending is falling, the only thing that you can do is cut costs. One of the ways people cut costs, and unfortunately it turns into this cyclical nature of feeding the beast. If businesses start cutting costs by cutting employees, that's therefore going to drop spending because those employees are unable to go out and spend money because they're not earning the same paycheck. So it's a very delicate balance and a very intense nature to keep up and really have the perfect answer. But if we do end up with rising earnings, rising inflation, rising interest rates, and falling earnings, this could lead to a continued decline in the market. Now, when I say the market, yes, I am including Shiba Inu coin. I am including AMC. I am including cryptocurrency. I am including stocks. We would expect to see continuation to the downside if we end up falling into a recession. Now, there's a lot of talking heads out there in the, I guess, mass media space that are trying to soften the blow a little bit and saying that this recession, if it happens, it's going to be mild. If this recession comes, and in all honesty, it could be, right? And we might not even get to the point where we see a recession. We might not even get to the point where we have further declines. Guys, crypto is sitting at very strong levels of support today. The stock market sitting at very strong levels of support today. So the silver lining is that, yes, we could see AMC, we could see the stock market, we could see Shiba Inu coin, we could see the crypto market bounce off the lows that we're seeing today and move higher from here on out. But what it all boils down to is whether or not investors are willing to invest. It is as simple as that. If they have money coming in, if investors are sitting on cash that they are willing to take a risk on because the market is favoring those assets, we will see them grow. Right now, with all of the fear that's going on in the market, right now with all of the fear that's going on in the world, it is driving investors to make emotional decisions. And those emotional decisions are pointing towards safety. People fear the unknown. And right now, the future is much more unknown than it has been in the recent past. So because of that, investors are leaving riskier assets like Shiba Inu coin and the cryptocurrencies and like AMC in the stock market, and they are flocking to safer assets in order to, I guess, what they think is preserve their future. So guys, I want to know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think that we are headed for a recession, or do you think, based on, now knowing the definition of a recession with the decline in GDP, or do you think that everything is going to kind of just work itself out, inflation's going to slow down, interest rates are going to slow down, and earnings are going to be able to continue rising, my goodness, moving forward? Let us know down there. And if this button right here is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram, Webull, Binance, Gemini, Crypto.com, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.